Welcome to the February 2021 Visual Artists Exhibition of the Placitas Artists Series, now in its 34th season. Our concerts and art shows are being presented virtually, so you can enjoy our full program in the comfort and safety of your own home while there are limitations on public gathering. Our February exhibition features the work of several talented New Mexico artists under the theme, "The Earth Has Music for Those Who Listen." These artists were selected through a juried process, and their work is accompanied by original music created for each one by our own resident composer, John Bullock. Now, please sit back, relax, and enjoy the exhibition and music. Carl Hoffman taught humanities and art at universities around the country until moving to Placitas in 1976. Here he taught at Sandia Prep for 19 years and, together with his wife Mary, earned their well-deserved reputation as local treasures for their elegant and affordable pottery. More recently, Carl has been using his years of creating glazes, exhibiting depth and a painterly effect, to create line-cut prints and pastels of evocative New Mexican scenes. Carl says, "My work is based on personal experiences. I am process-oriented, reveling in the materials itself. I rejoice when a lump of clay evolves into a shape, when the various blocks of a linocut come together to produce an image, or when the layers of pastel merge into landscape." Mary Lee Doreski's work has sold online throughout the United States and overseas and includes several photo books, such as Trees Are My Muse. Because Doreski believes it's important to hone her craft, she has completed college-level photography classes and continues with annual professional workshops. Mary says, "If you ask me what 3 words describe my photography, they would be nature, travel, life, all capitalized. They're where I find my inspiration, my subjects, my thoughts. For this PAS show, I am exhibiting a selection of New Mexico images." Catherine Christie Wilson moved from Maine to New Mexico in 2008. After majoring in painting, she began her art career working in oils and watercolors, later branching out to silkscreen prints, posters, and custom painted ceramic tiles. Her paintings and serigraphs have been featured in many solo and group shows in galleries and showrooms in the Northeast and New Mexico. Catherine says, "Since retiring, I have returned primarily to oil painting and watercolors. I'm fascinated by light and shadow, color and texture. I'm drawn to the atmosphere and geology of New Mexico, as well as the softer, greener landscapes of Maine, where I spend the summer. I work for my own photos and, weather permitting, like to paint en plein air or on location." Roxanne Beebe Blatz and her husband, Roger Preston, together formed Preston Photography. Roxanne was born in Albuquerque, but after living in many places, she came full circle to settle in Placitas. As a structural engineer, she contributed to transportation infrastructure in the Southwest. As a photographer, she captured the essence of the land of enchantment. Roxanne said, "I really love long lens photography and the way it brings the subject closer to me. My telephoto zoom lens gives me freedom of composition by framing the same scene at different scales. Most of my images are full frame, and very few are cropped afterwards." For more than 40 years, Jane Gilbreth has been exploring color and texture through an ever-changing palette of materials she uses to create unique jewelry and fiber arts. She began weaving potholders at age 8, getting serious in 1978 when she acquired her first loom. Visits to the Teuton Gem and Mineral Show inspired her to begin making jewelry by combining natural materials through her distinctive, often playful imagination. Jane says, "We live within ever-changing swirls of color and texture. Among the most outstanding examples are natural fibers, stones, and metals. They inspire me to create functional and whimsical objects that enhance our lives. The challenge and reward for me is to combine them into something useful that wants to be touched, something that, when seen, worn, or used, will lift the spirit and bring a smile." The artwork shown is reproduced with the express permission of the artists, who maintain copyright protection of their images. All artwork is available for purchase. For more information, please contact Steve Palmer at sepalmer@gmail.com or by calling 510-684-4447. We hope you enjoy this virtual art exhibition and will support our artists through your purchase of their works. This video may be viewed through the end of the month at placidistartistseries.org, where you can also find future concert and art exhibition information.